Yo, what the hell just happened? Like, what? We should have lost. I'm still pissed off. Like, I got some stuff on my chest that I gotta get off. Because like I said, I'm still keeping the energy of stuff I'm not going to accept in a win. I'm not going to accept it, or stuff that I wouldn't accept in a loss. I'm not going to accept in a win. You know what I'm trying to say? The ending of that game was so goddamn crazy. Like, it was so crazy though. But welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building. And listen, I want to get straight to it. Number one, we shouldn't have won that game. Like, I'm gonna just keep it an absolute beam. We should have not won that. I was this close to literally walking away and being like, this game is over. I'm gonna shut it off. We went down by 20. I think Malik Monk hit a three ball at the top of the key and put it back up to like 17 or something. I was just like, yeah, this game is over with. And it was like 5 minutes left. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And then on top of that, like, to actually beat the team that was like the most clutch team in the league last year, I was like, hell no, there's no way. Like, if I'm a Kings fan right now, I'm so pissed. But I feel like it's so crazy because I feel like objectively, right? Kings have had a lot of really bad losses this year. Like, against good contended teams, when they play contended teams, they have really bad losses. But when they play like the Hornets and like the Pistons and shit like that, I think they just came back from beating the Hornets and the Pistons back to back, and then they lost to the Sixers and the Bucks back to back, like really bad. They lost to the Clippers really bad. And it's just like, I don't know what's going on with them this season. And that's kind of been like, this game has kind of just been like they season kind of in a nutshell, for real, for real. But like, I don't see how they, like, I don't even know whose fault that was. Was that Mike Brown's fault for not calling timeout? They only had one. So it's like, I don't know if that's his fault. Is that Fox fault? I don't, like, how do you just blow a 20-point lead and don't score, don't get to the line? Like, that is great. Like, the amount of stuff that had to go right tonight was crazy, dog. And so, like I said, if I'm a Kings fan, I'm sick. I'm literally, because we was not supposed to win this game. And like I said, I'm still pissed off about what the Suns did. You know what I mean? Like, I was so goddamn pissed off, and I still am. So my thing I want to lead off with the Suns is like, how many times is Grayson Allen going to be the best player on the floor? Like, how, like, it's unacceptable. How many games is Grayson Allen going to be the best guy on the floor? And it don't make sense how, like, I feel like tonight, if anything, proved that Grayson Allen's not going nowhere. Grayson Allen is an untradeable piece, untradeable asset at this point. Like, I don't know who, you know what I mean? Like, tonight he stuck his flag down. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Like, y'all not going nowhere without me. You know what I mean? Because it's like, in the reality of the situation, like, it seemed like Grayson Allen show up more than anybody else on this team. Like, and it's crazy. It's crazy to say that. Ain't that crazy to say? Like the role players on this team show up more than the superstars, and it's crazy. Like, it's unacceptable. Like, it's unacceptable for Book, Beal, and Durant to all be cold in the first half to start off the game. Like, hell, like, it's unacceptable. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you can want to sugarcoat it, and you could, you know what I'm saying, whatever, in cake form or whatever. I'm still gonna buy them D Book ones when they drop. But listen, like, it's unacceptable, dog. Like, there's no way where Book, Beal, and Durant should all be cold in the first half, and we should be like, there's no way that we should be battling back from 20 on a nightly basis. Like, whenever we play a team that's comp, like, we go down and we, you know what I'm saying, we got to fight like from behind every single time. Like, it's unacceptable. Like, it is what it is, man. You can take it how you want to take it. But I will say this. I will give the pros, or like the credit when it's due. Thank you, KD, for showing up in the fourth quarter, because I kill him when he don't show up in the fourth, and it was looking like that. I kill him when he don't show up, but thank you for showing up in the fourth and bringing this shit home. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for KD to bring this shit home. And I like I said, tonight it looked like I said, let me calm down. So I was reading an article what Book was talking about, like, the team and just like the status of the team, and he was saying that, like, this team has had a lot of adversity, and it's something new that other teams hadn't had, and it's kind of like a good thing for us. And it kind of calmed me down a little bit. And I was like, you know what, he right. Like, this season has been real adverse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's been a lot of things going on, a lot of things we got to conquer. But I feel like my pushback to that is, I don't think that it's adversity. I think it's more complacency with this team. You know what I mean? Like, even though that could be an obstacle. But I feel like we've had the same exact problem. Like I come here every night after every game and complain about these same exact problems I've been complaining about since October. You know what I mean? Like it's like literally like the same thing, word for word, bar for word. Like we don't show up in the fourth, we go down big, nobody want to show up. Everybody like it's like yo, like the defense not there to transition. You know what I mean? It's literally the same. It's copying every single loss is copy and paste the same. We lose the same exact way. Like if we lost differently on a nightly basis, then okay, like I can accept that. You know what I mean? But it seemed like every night it's a copy paste loss. Like it's the same story every single night. And today was the only time we actually came back and won the game. And like I said, I feel like if it wasn't for Sacramento playing down to us in that fourth, and then all of a sudden we ratcheted it back up, you know what I mean? Off of the strength of Eric Gordon and Grayson Allen. And I feel like really, 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 if I had a game ball and I had to give it to somebody, I would honestly give it to Josh Okogie because I feel like if it wasn't for Josh Okogie coming in, interjecting that energy, getting them blocks, getting them steals, and just like putting us like, if it wasn't for Josh Okogie, real talk, we would have lost this game. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like you can look at KD and all the shots he hit in the fourth and all of that, but I feel like Josh Okogie was the one that really kicked this shit off and was like, okay. And then Grayson Allen, like I said, came out and balled out and did his thing. But like I said, man, as like Suns fans, we gotta have this conversation. Like it's unacceptable. Like for the big three to continuously do this to us. You know what I mean? Like it's unacceptable for us to every night have to fight from down. Like every night we gotta wonder, like, oh, is Book gonna show up tonight? Oh, is Bill gonna show up? Or what version of KD are we gonna get? Like it's crazy on a nightly basis. We don't know, and then the role players have to consistently be the best on a nightly basis. It's ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous. But then we want to sit up here and blame everybody else and be like, all right, like, let's trade da 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 da, and like, and then something I did want to say to like about Frank is I feel like we should start potentially like looking into running zone defenses more often. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the man to man is just not. It's not cutting it. Like tonight in that fourth quarter, we held it down, but typically on a nightly basis, like that man to man defense, it ain't it. You know what I mean? It's just not it. But this was a crazy ass game. It was a game we for sure was not supposed to win, like at all. I didn't see us pulling this game out, like not even a little bit. I was just like, man. So if it wasn't for the Kings playing down, you know what I mean? Ain't no telling. But hey, a win is a win, a dub is a dub. We needed this, especially when it comes to like the standings. But I feel like the Kings ain't too far from us in the standings. Like they have a few games like up, or maybe two or three up from us, and we definitely need to win again on Friday. I think we play. Yeah, Friday we play the Pelicans, so we definitely need to win that game. So let's get a little streak going. You know what I mean? Like let's go back to the drawing board. Let's get this shit. Let's lock in because I feel like honestly tonight, if we had lost this game, I'd have been like, you know what? I'm still gonna do the post game and all of this, but I feel like mentally, I would have checked out because I would have been like, you know what? This team is not taking it serious. I feel like they need like this team. I feel like need like a beyond like when shit actually get real. You know what I mean? Like when we in March and we actually looking at the standings and shit, like oh shit, we might not make the playoffs. I feel like that's when that's the gut check that this team need. You know what I mean? It's like damn near like a scare straight moment. Like because I feel like this team is just like ah ha ha, but it's like I feel like in March when it's like shit, like we might not make the playoffs or shit, we might not. You know what I mean? Like that's when it is really gonna come in and everybody gonna lock in and start playing for real, for real. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy, man. But until next time, dog. Peace.